back to Learn, Teach, Grow. My name is Minal. My channel is all about offering parents parenting hacks and tips, as well as great insights into child development and fun activities that you can do with your child, not only using everyday items, but also tips on which activities or toys are the best ones to be able to purchase. So thanks for coming along today. Today we're going to be making a toy using a simple jar that has a pull top lid. So it could be a coffee can. This is a potato stick jar. If you have an oatmeal can, that will work too. So anything with a pull off lid is going to be an easier way to do it. You're going to also need some paper, and if you have a laminator, fantastic. If you don't, you can use some packaging tape. You're going to need crayons. You're going to need colored popsicle sticks, and you're going to need some glue as well as some sort of knife and a pencil. So this activity is designed to be able to encourage fine motor development, play, color matching. There's so many different things that you can do, as well as the concept of open close and working on fine motor skills to be able to open a container and then pushing to be able to close a container. So as adults, a lot of times we forget just how complex some of these tasks are. Think about the fact that your child has to learn to be able to pull their fingers just to the edge of the top and be able to pull it off with the right amount of pressure. Then they have to be able to figure out which way does the top go on. Does it go on like this, or does it go on like this? So that's going to work on orientation of directionality of the top, okay? Now you have your container, and we have our lid. We're going to need to make a template of our lid. So I'm going to take a pencil. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a circle that matches this inner circle here. I think that might be better than trying to go all the way around to the edge, because I have a feeling that it'll get pulled off. So I'm just going to do that inner circle. If you want to do it to the edge, you're welcome to, and just know that you might have to repeat this process in the future. But I'm going to use I already started a little bit, to be able to use this top and match up the edge. And then I'm just going to take my pencil. Hold on, let me just get it right. Okay. I'm going to take my pencil, and I'm just going to almost create like a little template to be able to get me onto the inside of that lid, so that I know where to cut. So I'm just making a darkened spot for where that lid is going to need to be cut. Okay. So now that I have my guide for the inside of the lid, I'm going to use my scissors to cut on that inside line. Now, the one thing I love about working with children is that it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, my motto that I have learned to be able to appreciate is better, is done, is better than perfect. So if you're waiting for everything to be just perfect, that's not going to happen. So here's my circle, and it more or less fits my inside of my lid. Okay? Now I'm going to take this circle, and I'm going to make colors and colored little spots on it. So here I'm going to match those colors with the colors of the sticks that I have. And these colored sticks, these were from either the dollar store or like a Target or Walmart in their craft section. Okay, I think they were like $2 or $3. They weren't very expensive. And they come colored already, so it's not like I'm coloring these sticks. So I've got blue, yellow, green, orange, red, and purple. So I'm just going to make simple little spots, little lines that we are going to then later use as our guide for your child to be able to match where to put the sticks, and also where we're going to cut out the slits so that they can match the sticks. And one more blue. Okay. So I try not to do two of the same or similar colors, so I try to keep red and orange on opposite sides and blue and purple somewhat further away from each other, okay, so that it doesn't become so confusing for a child. I tend to always use washable crayons. I'm sorry. Okay, so let me just put these away. I like to be able to clean my area as I'm going along. And then I'm going to, for me, I'm going to use a laminator to be able to laminate this, this circle so that it doesn't get torn off easily. Okay. But you don't need to use a laminator. So you don't need to use a laminator. You can just easily use some clear packing tape to cover your circle with, so that way it becomes a little bit more resistant to little hands pulling it off the top of your container. Here it is, mine's laminated. Now I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut around. I'm not going to cut exactly up to the circle because I just want to leave a little bit of an edge so that it doesn't pull away from the lamination paper. But there you go. So there you go. It's just already done for you. Okay, there we go. Now we're just going to take some glue and we're going to glue it on. Well, it looks like I need to cut just a little bit more off of this side. Like I said, done is better than perfect. Now I'm just going to I'm choosing to use crazy glue because I need it to dry quickly. You could use, white glue also. And I feel like the crazy glue sticks to the plastic a little bit better than white glue. So I'm just going to dollop crazy glue all over the ends. All over the other side. Like so. And then I'm going to place it on top of my circle, my lid. And I'm just kind of pushing down so that it gets contact and it stays there. And it's going to take about maybe 2 minutes or so to dry. Looks like it's stuck on now. And now I can go on to the next part, which is where we're going to cut the slits into the colors. So I've got my husband's little knife and I'm just cutting these slits in there. Okay. Oh, looks like I might have to re-glue this because it's not wanting to stay. Okay. And you want to just make the slits the size of your sticks. So your child will be able to then push those sticks in and push them all the way down, like so. And then you can work on color matching. You could work on resistance, so the resistance that they're going to get from putting them in. This is a great way to be able to have an activity for your child to do, to play on their own, so you can give them the sticks and then they can be able to match the colors. If they're not ready for color matching yet, that's okay. You can just make slits in the top if you don't want to use the colors, and they can place them inside of those slits. It's really up to you. I just feel like even if they're not matching the color just yet, it's something that they can work up to getting better at. So enjoy this activity. I hope you take the opportunity to make this for your child. It really is something that many kids love, and it's also something that I find that my children with autism spectrum disorder really enjoy because the repetitiveness of it is calming. It's also something that is just one way to play. There's not multiple ways to play. That closed-ended play is also relaxing and calming, and it helps to build confidence, and that increases their self-esteem. So enjoy your child, enjoy this activity, and please let me know in the comments below if you had a moment to be able to do this activity. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Have a nice day.